choosing the right guidance matters when pursuing opportunities abroad or starting your PGCE journey. Ooh, that's a big one. Now, let me start with an analogy. If you need a tooth extraction, would you go to a dentist or would you go to a carpenter? The answer is very obvious, isn't it? Yet many people unknowingly seek advice from individuals who lack the expertise to truly help them succeed. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel where I help aspiring teachers unlock opportunities to teach abroad and navigate the PGCE journey with confidence. If you're new here, I'm Janet, your Ajala teacher, also known as Diaspora Doodles on all my social media platforms. This is because I'm an international school teacher with over 20 years experience who has worked in 9 countries across 6 continents. 10 of those years I have spent helping teachers like yourself achieve dreams of teaching in the diaspora. I'm assuming you're looking to teach in the diaspora, that's why you're here on my channel. Now, today I want to talk about something really important. Teaching abroad is not hard. It's not hard at all. I've done it. Not once, not twice. I've done it 9 times. And I've realized you just need to know the formula to succeed. Getting the right person is all you will ever need. Now, before I go on, I'm not trying to convince you or to coerce you. I'm just going to share a bit about why this topic is close to my heart. For 10 years, I have offered my services for free as a mentor, as a guide, as an advisor. I've been helping teachers access teaching opportunities in the diaspora. But recently, I began to notice something really troubling after I set up my social media channels to reach more people like me access the opportunities that I've enjoyed for the past 20 years. People from unrelated fields were taking the information I provided and using it to lure others into paying for services that they couldn't deliver. I mean, trust me, when I saw the amount of money someone paid to access teaching jobs in the diaspora, I nearly fell out of my chair. The fact that the person never even got any help in the end was mind-blowing. It was even more ridiculous, shocking. What can I name it? Everything. So this year, I've decided to change that by charging for my services. Not because I wanted to profit anything before anyone jumps on that, but because I wanted to ensure that those who sought my help would get my help in a genuine way. They would receive genuine, undivided guidance from someone with a similar background and real-world experience in this teach abroad field. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. Oh, why does this matter? Okay. Being an international school teacher for 2 decades has given me unique insights into what it takes to succeed in this field. Whether it's helping teachers convert their qualifications to meet UK, US, European, Australian, Asian, or Middle Eastern standards, or just preparing them for PGCE roles or interviews. I've walked this path myself, and that makes all the difference. You will not believe how much you need to put into preparing for all these things. For example, navigating visa applications and understanding how different countries evaluate teaching certifications can be overwhelming. Did you know that as an African going to China to teach, you'd be going through a different set of rules that others don't pass through? Well, I know this because I have walked that walk, so I can talk the talk. Did you also know that to work in Europe as an African, you need to provide additional certification that others don't need to provide? Yeah, I know this because, if you check out my channel, you would see that I have worked in 3 European countries. That means I am an African with African certification who has worked in 3 different countries in Europe, and I thrived like a boss. In fact, I'm still working in Europe and I'm still thriving like a boss. Honestly, without proper guidance, you could waste time, money, everything, your mental health on incomplete or incorrect processes. So save yourself the hassle and choose like you're choosing a life partner. You will not choose a life partner just because. You would look at if you have things in common. You would look at what the person can offer you. I mean, I'm not saying, you should go like you're going into a business contract, but you would look properly. You will look properly. I know some of you may have questions about other consultants or services out there. I mean, someone asked me, do you know about this person? Do you know if this person is good? Let me be very clear. I don't claim to know everyone's expertise or methods. But what I can tell you is this. Come close. Those in the back, come close and listen. If you're looking for someone who understands the challenges of being a Black African teacher, I'll say that again. If you're looking for someone who understands the challenges of being a Black African teacher in international schools, or navigating the PGCE process as an international applicant, you need someone who has lived that experience. You need someone who has gone through a PGCE or a teacher training course in that country, or gone through the hiring process to work abroad. You can't just choose willy-nilly just because. And if you're unsure about my qualifications and how I came about this level of horn tooting, please feel free to browse through my videos where I share practical tips and advice based on my personal journey, my personal experience. I've eaten the lemons and I can still taste them, but I don't want you to taste them, whether bitter or sweet or undefined as it may be. So if you're ready to take the next step towards teaching abroad or starting your PGCE journey, here's how I can help. I provide step-by-step application help or guidance. You need someone to hold your hand to show you where all the pitfalls are, or else you would not get into that PGCE course. I also give qualification assessments and equivalency support because, trust me, our qualifications are as clear as Greek to them. So I have learned that to go further in this journey, I better solve the puzzle for them beforehand so that they can see my qualifications for what it is without throwing it aside because it's giving them a headache. Finally, I offer mock interviews and personalized feedback for PGCE interviews and teacher interviews, because it's not just about what you say that counts. It's about what you say and how you say it without making yourself look bad in the process or making yourself look like you don't understand the language. Language is very, very, very important, and the way you comport yourself. I also give help on visa and documentation assistance. Now, this is the biggest hurdle because, as we know, our passports do not inspire confidence in many people. And sometimes we need to help the forest to see the trees, if you know what I mean. Oftentimes, I offer tailored packages designed to meet individual needs. Why do I do that? Well, whether you're just starting out or you need help fine-tuning your application process, you need help. As a matter of fact, I do this as part of preparing for lessons I teach daily. If you're a teacher, you know that we do this daily. We call it differentiation. So trust me, the same way I know that fingers are not equal is the same way I know that most prospective teachers or teacher trainees in the teach abroad field need specialized help accessing jobs, accessing training, accessing universities. Where do I go? I have this amount of money and I want this. How do I do it? How do I choose? What do I look for? What do I say? What questions do I ask? Do you know what? Sometimes just knowing what questions to ask is just the first hurdle. So remember this, your dream of teaching abroad is valid and your identity is your strength. As someone who has faced challenges as a Black teacher in international schools, I know how important it is to have someone in your corner who understands your unique struggles. So don't let fear or misinformation hold you back. Invest in yourself by seeking guidance from those who have walked the path before you and can talk with confidence about what you're about to face. I have teamed up with excellent teachers who are also from Africa or from other continents to help on this journey. So your journey starts here. Tell yourself that your journey starts here. Thank you so much for watching, and if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Subscribe for more tips on teaching abroad and for PGCE success. And don't forget, drop your questions in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you think and what you've been through, your experiences. Let's do this together. Until next time, bye.